Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to the Lavender Overhang, where in the last episode, we got a major portion of our new housing district done, including the Agora. So I am very happy with the progress we've made on that particular thing. We also laid out the beginnings of our food so that we could remove our food, our grill and our potato storage from here and move it over here. That will be continuing as we get the rest of these platforms in, which we need dynamite to do. But we will get there. We will get there. We do have a lot of stuff laying on the ground here. And as you will note from up here in our corner, we have a wood problem. We noticed that at the very end of the last episode that we were out of wood. And I said that we would have to look into building a wood tower. And I was going to go do some research, and I did not do any research. So we are just going to wing it today. Now, the thing that I think we have to do is something similar to what's down here. We have to have pillars that are connecting the water area to the actual dirt to create the hydration. So I think what we have to do is build some dirt pillars over where we want to build our next tree farm. I think we have to be 3 tall for the trees to grow. So we'd have to come up 3, then build a platform, then go up 3 more and build another platform. I'm thinking if we do it like right over our tree area here-ish, we got to be careful that we don't like mess up this particular thing. Although we could move this guy over to like in here somewhere and make that easier. But it would give us the ability to create another tree farm. The other way we could go about this is solid in here for like underneath of this whole chunk. We could dynamite down and do it instead. Trees don't need light for some odd reason in this game. They just need space and they need dirt. So we could conceivably do that as well. Like just take this. We'd have to be careful that we don't run into where this is. That stops right there. So we're okay there. So if we just went within this size, we could go down as far as we wanted and build tree farms. Because this would all be touching water, because this is filled with water, which I think we also need to kind of do something about. Because what's happening is this is draining and it's all draining into there, which is all good and fine when we have lots and lots of water, but it's not good and fine when it's starting to drain away. So I'm not 100% certain what we need to do there. But we are planning to like make all of that like that, so it's not that big of a deal, I guess. So if we want to do that, do we have somebody in this one? We do. We could just come and make like a ladder system down and come down and implode layer. I don't know. I think we'd have to go all the way down and start from there. Good question. But I do want to get the beavers started on doing some things. We are in the middle of we have 18 more days in this drought. So I'm going to let the little builder beavers we've got pick up all this stuff that's on the ground. They did get this dynamite all in, but we can't do anything until this is placed. We do have this stuff down here slated for use or for building, but it's way down on the priority list. I don't think we have anything marked at the current moment priority wise. We do have still this house that doesn't have any beavers in it. We do have some wood coming up right now, so I want to kind of test out the water thought here. I kind of have an idea where I know it's top down. So if we have dirt or terrain blocks touching water and going down, it will hydrate that whole area. Evident from like our overhang over here. Because when this was completely dry, everything at the back wall was still good because we had water up here. So it was touching those blocks to do that. Kind of now that I'm talking about going underneath, I kind of like that idea better. But let's test our theory up in here, I think. So if we were to... I think we have to go one more. Yeah, look at how tall the trees are compared to that. So we need to go 3 full space blocks and then a level. Okay, and let's get some... Oh my gosh, why am I having such a hard time placing this today? Let's do that. And then I'm thinking if we just do it squared off of this space right here. So we're going to need to pull out this tree, and this tree. And then if we put... This is all... Oh, they didn't... We didn't get those pulled out yet. Let's do some high priority on those guys. Okay. What are they working on? They have almost picked up all of this stuff. What's in here? A lot of logs and planks. It's too far from district to reach. Well, I know there's a path under there. So how is it too far from district to reach? Sometimes beavers are so silly. They got those in, but they still haven't taken out those trees. Oh, hey, they got the second tier of that done. That's cool. I do kind of want to do that, though. Okay, so we were... One, two, three, four. Right? Are all the same there? Yes, it looks like it. Now for the test of how far can we get our... That comes that way. We might have to skinny this up because what I'd like to do is not have any... That was not what I meant to do. Nope, 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 nope. Let's see here. So it can get 3 before we run into there not being a space. So maybe we just have to like bite the bullet and put in another pillar there. Kind of didn't want to do that, but hey, if we put one there and then we do the same, because we're undoubtedly going to have to come this way as well. Why can't I move? I'm hitting the... Oh. Can't move because I moved my hand on the keyboard in the wrong spot. Yep. Okay. So we're going to have to sacrifice some tree space. So let's come... Is that the right spot? We're 3-3. It's kind of funny how we ended up exactly square there. That was completely a not planned thing. Okay, let's prioritize those. Okay, why aren't those clicking? I'm having a clicking issue. Alright, so let's see then if... Oops, wrong button. Then that should let us 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is tall enough, right? They are chopping those trees down so quick that I can't quite see. Oh, I kind of going the... Can we spin that so that we're... That's why they're not building that. Oops, no, I didn't want to go up there. Alright, let's, oh, we didn't put in this pillar then, did we? This is probably overkill. Right. I'm running into issues here. Why won't it let me... That spot should be no problem to put. Because it's got blocks like all around it. Why... Oh, come on. You're kidding me, right? Oh, my, that sucks so bad. That really, really sucks. Like, why? It's exactly... Oh, man. Okay, how can we solve this? How can we solve this without having to resort to another pillar? Right? It would have to be there in order to... I don't understand why it won't let me place there. That's part of the problem. Is... If I can get in like a right... Alright, come on, beavers. Can we do this? Yeah, I don't understand why it won't. That's only 1, 2... It's 3 on the diagonal from each pillar. I mean, it's exactly the same spot. Alright, so I'm almost thinking we just skinny down. We just pull everything 1 block that way. That probably would solve our issue. Which kind of sucks. Means that these, Alright, that was not... Okay, and then if we come back and we put in... I mean, I guess we could... Instead of doing, oh, let me think about this. Can we put in a platform right there? That would cover those 4. But I kind of don't, I don't want to do that either. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I'm so strange. I need that center pillar though to be our water our water shuffling thing though. We need that there for the hydration. So okay, let's take that guy out, that guy out, that guy out, and then that one, and that one. And let's high prioritize those. And we can go ahead and we can oh, I think I just no, not that one, not that, not that. No. Ugh. Because those are all chestnuts, right? Maples. Maples. They're all maples. Okay. Now that we've got our... No, not that one. Oh my gosh. I am having so many issues today. Y'all need to go down in the comments and figure out what my issues are today. Tell me what you think. What you think the problem is today. Move that bus. That one needs to... Why did I plant that there? Like, why? All right. High priority, please. And high priority, please. And then let's go 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Then we can... We actually can come past this, so we still have the ability to cover that, I think. Now, why am I... It just moved it over. Like, why? Why am I still getting that gap? Is it just me and how I'm placing blocks? Very well could be. I still have the holes. What is going on here? Why do I still... There we go. Don't tell me the other one was just the way I was trying to place something. Probably was. Because I can't... I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time with this. Alright, I can't seem to do the thing. Why? It let me do the other two. Why won't it let me do these two? Oh, because it's only 2. Did I not move those over? What is going on here? So, let's see here. I'm not quite sure what beavers are working on right now because I didn't really prioritize anything. Let's, why don't we get them to get some of this explosives done? Okay, they got that done. See, this is what happens when we wing it. But it is, you know, does show you that I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's weird. I thought that if you imploded something, it took out the things above it. Okay, so now it'll let me put it there. Yep, that was the problem. So does that mean we're gonna run into... Let's go there. I'm not 100% certain why, yes, please. Yes, please. It doesn't do the boosh thing because it's, not built, I guess. That means we're gonna have to take up this one and this one. We are doing so well today. But you can tell this is authentic, gameplay. Oh, hey. We, could have... Oops, not two. Doosh. No. Delete, please. High priority. And we only really need 3 of these. Because only 3 beavers at a time can do the thing down here, because there's only 3 stacks, so... Can we get this built? We need 4 logs. Well, we have a whole 6 logs, so maybe. Yeah, there's just 1, 2, 3 left. The path. All right. Gotta go on that. We just need to pay attention to the time. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that when the beavers are like so close, but hey. Noise. How did we end up with explosives on the ground? I do not know. That's strange. I think our explosives factory are... Our storage is full. Okay. We were over here. Let's try for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oops. Oh, it's already there. Okay, then will it let me... Let's see. 2, that would put it right in the path. Okay, so maybe we just don't do this end row. Okay. Maybe we go like that. And now we are no longer square. Okay, so can we... Let's... Do we have dirt? We have dirt. Let's pop priority on this. That'll give them plenty to do. Let's plant the trees that we had unplanted yet again. Maple. Oh wait, is that tall enough? Looks like just barely. All right, let's go back to the top. And let's go ahead and... Shook. Shook. I think I did a bad job of placing. Because we got like arrows going every direction. Okay. Probably should have made sure that they could like build from here and that way. But I didn't. So it's all good. It's fine. All right. I want to see something. Because this land right here is still hydrated. Will this hydrate? Will that hydrate? We also need to lay some more explosives over here. Do, do, do. And we were working on the drain over here as well. I'm going to pat priority on that one. How we come in here? We did get all of these highlighted, right? Yes, we did. But they can't build these pillars, can they? Because they're too short. I need ladders. It's all right. It's okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna let me build these ones, is it? Yeah. Waiting for construction below to be finished. They might be able to reach that one. They might be able to reach some of these, actually. Without that. So as you can see, like right here where this particular pillar is, that is still green. So I'm wondering if that's going to transmit up to this little corner. We might need to like revamp the path layout and everything over here. And like extend our little tree farming area. See, that's all dry. It would be kind of cool to just have a pure thing of water just flowing down there. We could actually put, like, wait, water. A mechanical fluid pump. I wonder if we built this out far enough that we could make like a water trough on top and then put a mechanical fluid dump from here into there to put the water in. And we could just like top it off. And then when it fell below that thing, it would, you know. Oh, is that on an overhang? It is. It is on it. Oh, that's the whole, that space. So we could take those out as well. And put the overhangs in. How are we doing here? We're getting the pillars in there. Slowly but surely, slowly but surely. Quickly then suddenly. You know how they say. Oh, we're only on 2, not 3. We're at 4.9 days. We are still at 4.7k water. We have pumped out the well down here, which is fine. It's fine. Can we get this metal? Looks like we're down to just these two. So this guy is sitting on his butt, it looks like. Oh, now we're down to one. There's only 42 scrap metal left there. Okay. Can we also pick up all this stuff? Because that's a lot of stuff right there. And we need all the stuffs we can get. We definitely need all the stuffs we can get. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Not worried about the hydration on this. Oh, they got this whole corner done. They have not built any of these. You know what? I'm not going to have them build those. I think that they can get to all of that eventually from there. All right, then that means we need to be able to... Oh, no, no, no. Didn't realize I was still in that. Looks like this guy here would be able to plant that there, so we would save space on having to put a forester up there. Although we could conceivably put up some platforms and some overhangs in order to make an egress area, although we could just expand out this way a little bit too, I think, because we should be able to go at least one more block this way, which I think we will do. And then if we look at our pillar, that would put a pillar right there. I'm almost thinking we come in here, we put a platform in here, and then we put the 5 plate in there. That would mean we wouldn't have to move the path. And we could get to over here a little bit easier. I really want to see this. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Are these gonna... Waiting for the construction behind to be finished. Okay, I need to turn those. That is what I thought was going to happen, because they could conceivably... And then let's put priority on those. Yeah, because they already built that one from there. Like, maybe the ones in the middle don't have to be terrain blocks. Maybe they could be overhangs. I mean, platforms. I'm doubting all of this now. And once again, we somehow ended up in double speed. All right, we have 2.5 days. Do we have any metal left down here? This one poor little beaver left alone down here to work. Which one is he working in? You'd think that they would say there's nothing left to do for these other ones. Which one is actually working on this? We've got 2 more days here to go. They're out of treated planks and scrap metal. Oh, this is dry. We have dried out the whole entire upper area. That's not a good thing. Now, if we look down here, you can see that dries out this whole back area. All of that gets dried out when that goes, and this. The front edge is still good because of the... Yeah. Our cute little beavers. They started working on those ones. All right, all right, all right. So, I'm thinking we need like water dump or something over in this corner to combat that dryness right there. That should also help the plants that are down here, the trees that are down here, without a problem. But maybe we want it a little bit more central. I mean, theoretically, those are still hydrated. So if we think about this, then we do a set of terrain blocks. I need to take out this path first. We will reroute over to there. If we do... Are we having... Can't get required materials. Oh, we're out of dirt. We can fix that. Oh no, 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 no. Pause, 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 pause. Oh, beaver, get out of there right now. Ah! Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh, please tell me. Oh, they did get all the metal done though. Yay, beavers. We do have Unstuckify. So theoretically, we don't have any beavers down there anymore. All right, let's get out of that. Let's go to one quick. Nobody is stranded. No, nobody is stranded. We're all good. Okay, let's, ooh, that scared me so bad. That scared me so bad. So bad. Okay. Oh, now we're not going to be able to tell if it's... Well, we'll be able to tell if it hydrates above once we get these blocks done. All of that is hydrated. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might not work. This might not work. All right. So this should theoretically be hydrated. Maybe it goes top down though. So maybe our idea to go below this area is a better idea. And if that's the case, then we need to figure out a system of do we not have a terrain block in there? We do. Yes, we do. All right. Well, that's not working out quite the way I wanted it to, but that's all right. That's okay. We can make this work. So let's throw in, what do we want to do? Like a 3x3? Takes up a lot of space. Takes up so much space. And there we go. Drought. Waiting for material. We are out of dirt. So yes, it does. I think it's funny that they chose to go to this one to put dirt in rather than this one. It's interesting. Partially because they come out here instead of going down. They come up and over. I find that interesting. Very, very interesting. That's just me. Okay. Slowly we are getting things going here. We are going to need more. Whoop, right there. Right? And then we're gonna need more platforms. More platforms! And then those are gonna need all impermeable floors. Pretty good, very nice. We didn't need one there because that is dirt. So let's not waste our resources. They still haven't cut these trees down. Because we need those to go away so that we can get to that area. I'm also going to high prioritize that. They started laying the dynamite over here. They got that one gone. Let's detonate it and put in a 3 to match. Okay, let's and that. All right, so that didn't work. So we could go with less pillars. So if we put a 3 here, right? and then put a... Nope, that's not right. What I need it to be a 2. Maybe not quite right there. Where would a 5 hit? If we put... That would pretty much, I think, cover us for the space that we're looking for. Okay, so if we do a 2, it was right here. Then we do a 5. We can only go so far because we're... Woo! Drought started. Oh, I didn't flood anything early again. Gosh darn it. That's all full. I mean, we're all good to go. Everything is automated now, so... We're just in the fun building phase. Let's go ahead and do that. Excuse me. And then if we put this guy here, right, then we should be able to... Is that the same level? Yes. Just for the sake of ease of building this, we're gonna be lazy. Oh, and not put it there. Actually, we could do a... If we do one of those to get the platform built, that would work. That would work. Okay. This guy, can he can't plant the whole thing. Gosh darn it. Well, that sucks. We might need to platform over this and put in a forester up there. So let's put in a ladder here so that our little dude can get up there. What is going on here? Did I put the ladder? Yes, I put the ladder the wrong way. Like, why won't it let me drag the path out? Well, maybe you should do it right, Jess. There we go. We'll do like that. And then we will go ahead and we will... You know what? We'll go ahead and do that. So that if we... What am I looking for? Fluid dump. Water. We'll put this guy in here. Okay, very good, very nice. We will extend a path across here. I do want to... Let's... get that going, because I think we shouldn't have a problem then coming out. Let's... Oh, thank you, autosave. That was, you know, just beautiful. All right, why is it not letting me? There we go. right, then as soon as they get that platform built and get some of these blocks built, then we'll be able to expand over. I am upset that my water transfer idea didn't work, but hey, it happens. I would have thought it would, but apparently not. It's top down. So we still should see the appropriateness here without a problem. But like always, we shall see. We shall see. They got this in, so we can take that out. And we can put in our platforms here. Not that. And then those guys there. I think on this little corner, we'll just go ahead and we'll stick a platform in there. And then let's get our impermeable floors on top of that so that I don't forget and start trying to build something there with that still there. All right, and then we will need platforms there. Yes, sirree, bum. I listened to or watched this YouTuber who does restorations, and he's from Britain. He's always like, Bob's your uncle. You ever notice how you watch something and then you start getting that whatever their speech pattern is? If you watch a lot of them, you end up with them in your lexicon. It's hilarious sometimes what happens. All right. So I'm thinking we go below. We go into the earth and we create our tree farm. So I'm thinking if we come down basically in this same pattern underground, we can get maybe, I don't even know how many layers deep. So we need to start drilling down under the earth in order to get that. It's going to be a lot of planks and a lot of dynamite though. And we are like very close here now to the end of this episode. We did accomplish something. I'm getting this all cleared out finally. Would have helped if I, kept remembering to put that in there earlier. But hey, we're there. That does mean that now we have the chance to start this reroute. So make this just go straight out there. Excuse me. So let's kind of do a little bit of layout here. We already started with the levees here, so let's just continue across like that. We're gonna need to pull out that whatever that is, that storage is. Unfortunately, what are you? What are you? Are you logs? Because that would be metal blocks. Well, we're using all the metal blocks as fast as we can make them this time, so I don't think that we will have a problem there. And then levees there. Oh, I need to pull the path out. Levee there. That will reroute all of this to there. We probably should think about maybe not. Not certain what I'm thinking there. I am gonna drop this guy's priority though, because we don't really want them to build that until this is built over here. So I'm gonna make this one neutral Very good, very nice. And they picked up all the stuff over there, so we can go ahead and we can take out this ladder. Nope. That wasn't what I meant to do, but hey. Alright. Very good, very nice. We did start that drought, which looks to be a rather long one, with a super full area. So this over here, though, wasn't quite so full. I'm trying to, can we see in there? No. All right, did we get that platform? I can't tell. Can we come down a couple and see, is that platform built? No. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's come back up here then. We can take up this guy and we can put in our dirt. Dirt, and let's go ahead and priority on, we kind of need this guy and this guy in order to get this going. We also are going to want a stream gauge, so let's take that guy out and put a stream gauge in. And where is that? That's in the water. We'll put that in there because we're going to want to tie this guy to the stream gauge. And then we are going to put all of this on secondary. You as well. And then we are going to, how many do we need for a forester? Forester needs just that. And you know what? Just to make life easier for the forester, let's go ahead and put in one of those. And then I'm also thinking we probably could get away with... I hope this goes over far enough. This might not work. We might not have it over far enough to hydrate that. Might have to rethink that. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we might have to rethink that. I am also going to go ahead and slap one of these guys up here. And apparently we need a path. All right. Can we get somebody up here? Yes, please. As soon as we get that tied in, I'll put it on high priority job so that when it flips on for, because of the, what you call it, it automatically does that. Oh, that was dumb. Why did I detonate that while it was in the middle of a drought? I don't quite know. Actually, let's not do that. Let's do that. All right, construction lacks material, 97 things. We're down to 2 logs again. Oh, look, 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 look. Look how much it hydrated. Woohoo! All right, let's see how far it actually gets. But I'm hoping that it also keeps this corner of the map hydrated. Which is part of the reason why we did the pillars to transmit. So we might just come back in and put, like, on the corner over here, another pillar here to see. We'll wait until we dry out completely. It'll show. That's kind of strange. Why did it? I guess that's building in the way that I did it, but yeah, okay. But that means we can plant some trees. And we are going to do... Actually, you know what? Why don't we just make this path come along here? If we put it somewhere in there, it's a more direct route. So I think the beavers will use it more. We don't have anyone in this guy though, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip that guy on. And let's go ahead and finish planting the trees. Oats, 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 oats. Oaks, oaks, oaks. Until that forester gets built, we won't, we will not see this whole entire thing planted, though, I don't think. Oh, let's pick that up. I think it's hilarious that they are walking right around those guys, and are they gonna be able to reach all the way to this corner? Yeah, little forester dude can get to there. Gosh, I just saw our time. We're gonna wait for them to fill up this corner because I'm really wondering, like, are we gonna be able to get that green all the way to this corner? I think so. We might have a little trouble on these last couple blocks. But even if it's only partially hydrated, it will show up. It will allow a tree to be planted. And then I think if we bring a block down here and here underneath, that will help with the hydration in this side when we are in drought period. Okay, so let's pull... They still haven't gotten those two little ones done yet. Let's finish planting our oaks. Are they not high prioritized? They... Look at that! Look at that! That is awesome. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. We are gonna have to up prioritize the stuff here that is going to make it possible for us to build this. So if I can pick the right thing, let's do that guy. We also probably want a water tank up here to make it easier for the haulers. Let's put water there. And we're gonna say obtain. And we are gonna click prioritize by haulers when we get to that point. Because it'll make it easier for... We'll kick priority up to secondary there since we've got nothing else on secondary. Well, look at that! We have expanded our tree farm by quite a bit there. I do think we need to come below here though. And even if we did just this section, because it would be hydrated by this, and just come straight down and do layer after layer, as many layers as we can get before we get to bedrock, would be a really good way for us to make sure that we don't run into this again. We also could possibly, like on lower levels, like drill out a little space in the side where the foresters and the lumberjack flag can go, and also some storage so that they can continue to work even when they are, because realistically, oh, it's not going to let us go very far there. So maybe we do that stuff over this direction, tree farm underneath the water area. But look at that. We did a thing. We totally, oh, and the forester is done. So I'm going to pause this guy. We don't really need him. This guy over here covers like most of this down in here. And this guy here can cover that. Look at that. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I did just realize that we did make a little bit of a mistake here. We have made it so that they cannot get to this stuff. So I'm going to take this guy out, and I'm going to prioritize that so that they build that. Then they'd be able to get around to the back to build this other stuff. Otherwise, we're never... Oh, we did get that in. Okay. How did they build that? I don't understand. Okay. So that is where we're going to leave it for today. I know that was a little long and a little, like... tedious, maybe, for some. But, you know, it's the way I play. So I hope you enjoyed what we worked on today. We got a little bit of lesson in the fact that water does not transmit up, it only transmits down, which is a good thing to know. And so we are just going to carry on with that thought process and expand our farms down over here. I do think it is helping with the hydration of the trees underneath of here, because some of these would have started to dry out by now. As you can see from these guys here, some of these would have already started to dry out. So we have the option. We could continue to build tree farms straight up, or we can go underground. And I think underground is going to be our best bet to not have to put in any more water dumps. So, alrighty. So we got that done for today. We got the meadow cleared out, and they continued working on all of this kind of in the background when we were not watching. I don't think they did much there though. They did start working on this guy up here, which I'm going to pop its priority so that we can kind of adjust where these are going. So we can start getting rid of this tower of warehouses, because I would like that to go away. So we might end up with one left in order to make this all work. But hey, it is what it is. All right, so that is all we've got for today. I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. I wonder.